Plug Talk, I pay-per-viewed it. I'm not gonna fucking post it for everyone to see.
Did you have fun with that?
Yeah.
Did you have fun? What'd you do?
Everything.
Like?
Did you see it on my Twitter?
No, I didn't. I didn't really. No, I didn't.
A little preview?
No, I didn't see the preview. Give me a preview right now here at the table.
Well, it was cool because we have a backstory. Like, we've met years ago, and I was just a fan.
Who
like,
are you fans of?
I came up to the store on Melrose hoping to see Lena because it was my birthday, and obviously Adam was there.
That's who you were fans of, was Adam and Lena.
Yeah, but more like Lena, because she's the one that was the first, like, big OnlyFans girl, I feel like, you know? So I always liked her, and I came here for my birthday, and me and my friend came to the store, and Adam was like live streaming or something, and somehow I ended up smoking a blunt on the show live from between his toes, because I think Riley Reid did that with Lil Pump. And that
was some way you just had to know Adam didn't get you to do shit.
He did.
Your ass
Watch
did it.
The fucking thing.
Don't
Watch
fucking lie.
Thing.
No, but you were with it. Don't fucking lie. You're not gonna lie in the tank.
I was down
We're
to
not
do
gonna.
it.
You were fucking down. So just say that you were. See, that's where we get the fucking truth mixed up. Is because we start just saying things out of our mouths that's not really true. Oh, well, Adam, he convinced me to do it. No, you was already convinced and was waiting for him to say it.
I honestly didn't even know about the fucking video. And he's like, yeah, that happened and whatever. Like, would you do that? And I'm like, fuck yeah, why not? Just to cross it off my, like, you know, like a
You
list.
didn't even have that on your list. You know you didn't.
No, I just...
It was something just to do.
I just right there and then wrote it on my list.
Saying you just right then and there wrote that on your list. So
yeah,
there was this, I'm going to say it like it is because I'm going to look at it from being an outside. I'm going to say it from like an outsider's perspective. So you just smoking between random people's toes.
I just did it that one time.
You just did it that one time. Would you do it again?
I recreated something.
What'd you recreate?
The video of Riley and Lil Pump.
Why do that? Why not do the things that you should be doing? Things that are gonna enhance you. Why try to reenact somebody else's shit? Make it more organic, correct?
I was a baby back then.
How old were you when you did this?
I mean, baby as in like, I wasn't even doing porn yet. This was like 4 years ago. Or 4.5, something like that. Yeah.
Come on.
I was just like a little fangirl out here fucking doing anything to be on this podcast. Like, hey, look at me. You know? I was a fangirl.
You know what kills me? You know what kills me is because every chick, it's like a lot of chicks that the OnlyFans and shit like that, it's like it's no substance. It's like, what can I do to expose myself? How far? I don't give a fuck. Like, tear myself down. This don't even got nothing to do with the game, but it's like, tear myself down. Fuck it. Shame me. I don't give a fuck what happens to me 30 years from now. Misuse me. Mm-hmm. Just to get 5 seconds of fame, sweetie, 5 seconds of clout. That's what it really be about. That's sad. Think about the shit. That's really sad that you, and there's a lot of others that live like that. And you know what's so cold? Because you'll probably sell the same amount of content just going off of your yeses and your nos. But you do all your yeses because you want more followers. Like, yeah, all right, even though I would say no to this shit, I'm going to still say yes because I want more followers. It ain't like you're doing it for a major bag.
I'm not like that anymore. Yeah, with what I do for a living, fuck no.
But I know that it's not even really necessarily about the money for you. I know that. It's not. It's not about the money. It's about just having people you want to feel loved. Even if the feeling is just, we know it's fake. It's not real, you know? But you still cling to that.
Like validation. You're talking about like validation.
You still you cling to that. You'll go broke tomorrow to keep that validation. You'll break your life. Yeah, you would.
No, yes, I grew out of that.
You grew out of it?
Yeah.
It's still on your mind.
I'm not like doing dumb shit for clout anymore.
It's still on your mind.
It was a fun memory. Like, look, we're talking about it now. I'm laughing about it. We talked about it on Plug Talk. It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
What'd you talk about on Plug Talk?
Honestly, I don't remember that much because I was really like dick and pussy drunk after. Mm-hmm. So
after or before?
No, it was after. First is the interview.
You can always remember what you're doing. So you let me tell you something. You know what I saw on your face? Because I watched that shit, right?
Watch what?
I watched you do that. I watched it. You know what I'm saying? I went back and I replayed it, like just y'all interaction, y'all interview. And I went back and I watched it. And I'm looking and I'm like, you didn't even really give a fuck about the conversation. The conversation wasn't even important to you. The interview wasn't even important to you. You didn't give a fuck if you had to fuck Adam by himself. You didn't give a fuck if you had to fuck Lena by himself. You didn't give a fuck if you had to fuck both of them. You don't give a fuck if you had to fuck twins of them. As long as you got that content, you were happy. It was like just a self gain. It wasn't even really about the money. You didn't even care. You just want to say you did that.
Well, first of all, I don't know what money I'm gonna make off of posting that. So I go into it like I'm going into any other
You ain't used it yet
show.
for your, that's,
I
thought
did. I
that's
already
what it's.
posted it. Yeah, it's
Okay.
already out. But I'm saying, like, I'm not going into it differently than going into any other OnlyFans shoot with anyone else.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Trying.
But obviously, I was like,
trying.
fuck, this is awesome. Like, this is going to get me a lot of followers
Yeah.
and new traffic because I'm on fucking Plug Talk. This is amazing.
And Plug Talk, I'm gonna be real,
Call it
it's
clout,
dope.
call it whatever you want, but
I'm gonna tell you this though, you gotta already have somewhat of a following yourself to sell that to.
100%.
That's something that I can kind of respect about Plug Talk because, you know, if we look at it from a business perspective, they sell their content. Yeah, their content, it gets sold. Yes, and it's for you to sell as well, but they're not responsible for the followers that you have to buy it. And people try to kind of like bank off that, like, yeah, their shit's gonna sell already, but you gotta kind of already have the following to sell that content too.
Okay, guys, we want to thank you so much for getting us to 100,000 subscribers right here on the Clips channel. If you want to support, please click that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 200K. Thank you so much.